You've talked about a lot of things that we need to learn from the European model also, as far as quantity and quality of water of our rivers is concerned. इसके अलावा मैं आपसे ये भी समझना चाहूंगी, रिवर्स को जब कोई भी सिवेज डाला जाता है रिवर में, तो वो नदी को बहुत नुकसान करता है। म्यूनिसिपैलिटीज की जिम्मेदारी होती है कि वो रेजिडेंशियल एरिया का जो भी सीवेज है उसको ट्रीट करके फिर उसको डालें, जबकि इंडस्ट्रीज को खुद ही ट्रीट करना होता है। इसके अलावा जो जीएसटी में जो सेस रिपील किया गया उस पर भी आपसे बात करूंगी, लेकिन इंडस्ट्रियल वेस्ट बहुत पोल्यूट करता है नदियों को। अगर हम गंगा की बात करें तो कानपुर में एक स्ट्रेच है जहां बहुत सारी टैनरीज हैं, बहुत सारी चमड़े की फैक्ट्रियां हैं, वो कचरा डाल रही हैं ट्रिब्यूटरी में गंगा की। वो आके जब गंगा में मिलता है तो गंगा को गंदा कर देता है। वो स्ट्रेच, मतलब उस पर स्ट्रिक्टनेस किसकी लाने की जरूरत है, या फिर हरियाणा से पानीपत या सोनीपत का इलाके में अगर वहां से सीवेज गिर रहा है या अनट्रीटेड वेस्ट गिर रहा है यमुना में, वो आकर यमुना को बहुत गंदा कर रहा है। ऐसे कई स्ट्रेचेस होंगे। तो जो इंडस्ट्रियल वेस्ट है उसको लेके आपने यहाँ यू टॉक्ड अबाउट लॉट ऑफ पॉलिसीज वी नीड टू रीलुक एट द पॉलिसी लेवल। So what do you think is a way out to resolve this industrial pollutant issue?
Absolutely. I think it's a very important question because we have to look at our management of environment from the development perspective. So there are developed nations with very large industries who can be held to account, and they can be really be pushed to control pollution in a big way. So that's a possibility. But in our case, in India, we have small, micro, medium industries, and which are very small, largely in the informal sector. You talked about Kanpur. Kanpur में तो बहुत सारे tanneries इतने छोटे छोटे, these are all household industries. Now, expecting that all these small industries are going to manage their waste is simply not a right thinking. So one has to think how to aggregate and how to organize the waste in a way so that our objective is to ensure that the wastewater does not go into the river and pollute the river. Now, this is something that, again, here I would say that we can bring up the example of what Gujarat has done. Gujarat actually industrialized with small scale industries, and these small scale industries were actually organized in industrial estates where there are at least 200-250 industries in each of these industrial estates. And then what happened, they created something called the common effluent treatment plants. And in some cases, the common effluent treatment plants were set up by the industrial association. In some other cases, these were independent, yet another industry who comes in and sets up this industry and says that, okay, every small unit will give their waste to me, and there is a price allocated for each and every unit of waste that it receives, both quantitative and qualitative. So that's how the entire waste from that industrial estate can be collected in a common effluent treatment plant and managed properly. So you achieve economies of scale once again. And in that case, it is not only becoming more efficient, but it can also lead to a situation where your management of this environmental issue becomes even more simpler, because the management is taken over by the industrial estate. So the Pollution Control Board needs to only understand that, okay, here is the agency which is actually taking it and actually releasing this much amount of waste in the water. So all that they need to look at is, are there people who are bypassing the common effluent treatment plant? That's number one. And they have to ensure that if this common effluent treatment plant is working properly, that's number two. So the legal system, the monitoring system, the inspection system, all of this can be streamlined and made much more better in terms of how we can manage with small scale industries, which is the real issue in large parts of the country. Now coming to your maybe the municipal dimension. The municipal dimension is something where you have to look at the sewage treatment plants. Again, we have created a very large number of sewage treatment plants in this country. Almost every city has quite a few, very large ones. Now, the difficulty is that there are two things happening. Number one, we have sewage treatment plants, and number two, now we have household toilets. So, thanks to the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. But the missing link is still the pipelines that carry the sewage from the households to the sewage treatment plants. And this is the missing link. And it is not just a missing link in small cities like in Rajgir, what we have here also, I think they have done much better. The progress is quite good. But if you look at even Delhi, I think almost half of Delhi does not have a proper sewerage system. So that's something that we need to fix as the next step of Swachh Bharat Abhiyan.